Good morning, students, and welcome to today's essays lesson. Now, today we are starting with a new part of essays for this term. We are starting with the history part of this term. Now, we have a very interesting opportunity today. Now, first, when we start with history, we need to understand where history comes from. It's learning from the past. That's why we need to study history, so that we can learn lessons from the past, so that we can understand what happened and why it happened, to take what is good from what happened and learn from it, and take what is bad from what happened and also learn from that. All right. So, how do we learn from history? Is by going back, finding facts from that time, and then using it to form what happened. Now, what's happening to us right now in this COVID-19 lockdown time, even when it's down to level 4, even now we are living through history. People are going to be looking back at this time and saying, remember that, remember what happened. And when you're older and old and grey, and when we're old and grey and we're sitting there in the old age homes, or we have grandchildren or whatever, we're going to be telling them about the time when we were locked in for at least a month in our houses and we weren't allowed to go outside, and there was a big pandemic with sickness called COVID-19 in the year 2020. Now, for us to be able to communicate clearly what happened, we need to form our history. We need to put down the facts very clearly so that we can remember ourselves. Because remember, we're going to be old and grey, and you know, sometimes old people they some forget what um, some facts. You know, when something happened a long time ago, you forget it. I'm not being rude to old people. I'm sorry. Um, it's just a long time ago. So we need to put down these facts so that we can remember it. So that's what we are doing. Now, I've made a Google slide for you, which you can edit so that you can put down the facts that happened to us right now. How old you are, how you're feeling, what you are doing, how your parents are feeling, what they are doing. A bunch of different interesting facts. You're going to write a letter to yourself. Now, in the letter, I want you to explain what's happening, how you're feeling, what you're doing. Just write the letter to yourself in the future. You'll see it there in the slides. Give as much information as possible. So one day, when you are older and this is long gone this time, you will be able to go back to that slide because it's going to be saved on Google forever. Okay, so you're going to be able to go back and look at that and remember how you felt. And that's part of history. Okay, it's part of life skills as well, but it's part of history. It's writing your own history now for the future. Okay, so go to the Google Slides, go fill that in, all the parts where there's question marks, just type it in there, and where there's photos of me, beautiful photos of me, you can just delete those photos and put in photos of you. Where there's photos of what I was doing during lockdown, delete, throw away, put in your own pictures, put in your own ideas. Okay, put it in there, enjoy, good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing your own history. Alright, before we learn the history of other people, let's jot down our own history. Bye.